A normal play builds the action up to a big climax, right? Well, Endgame just gives you repetition and stasis, this feeling of being completely stuck. And instead of a nice, tidy resolution at the end, it just leaves you waiting.
When you boil it all down, the play uses this really bizarre world to explore some huge ideas. It's about time feeling like a loop, about trying to find meaning when there isn't any. It's about how words kind of fail us. And it's about the desperate and sometimes toxic ways we cling to each other just to get through another day.
Which brings us to our last section. Why is a play that sounds so bleak, so strange, considered one of the most important plays ever written?
To put it simply, Endgame just shattered all the rules. It proved that a play didn't need a normal plot or realistic characters to be incredibly powerful. It could be like poetry or philosophy or just a raw emotional punch to the gut. And that just blew the doors open for generations of artists and writers who came after.
I mean, when it first came out in 1957, people had no idea what to make of it. But by the 60s, it was the text for this whole new wave of theater. And today, it's a modern classic that gets put on all the time. Because that feeling of being trapped and waiting for a future you can't see, well, that feels more relevant now than ever.
And that's really why it matters, isn't it? We might not be living in Ashbins, but I think we can all relate to that feeling of being stuck in a routine, waiting for something to change, wondering what the whole point is sometimes. Endgame takes that universal human feeling and turns it into something haunting, unforgettable, and weirdly beautiful.
And that's the big question Beckett leaves hanging in the air. This human need to just go on, to tell our stories, play our little games, even when we're staring into the void. Is that a tragedy? Or is it maybe a strange, defiant, and beautiful thing? The play doesn't give us the answer. It leaves that one for us to figure out.